Good morning. It is 6:45 a.m. and today I want to film a full day of eating, but I wanted to start with a disclaimer because I just probably should. So this is a what I eat in the day video, not a what you should eat video. I am a very tiny person, so this amount of food that I'm going to eat today may not look like enough food or may not be enough food for you, or depending on your perspective and opinion, this could be too much food. I don't know. But just keep in mind that I'm only 4 feet 10 inches tall. I'm very tiny. I weigh less than 115 pounds. So what I'm eating today and what I eat on a regular basis is enough for me. The other thing that I want to mention is that I'm still trying to figure my food out because I was recently diagnosed with Crohn's disease, and there are some foods that still upset my stomach and I haven't figured it all out. A couple of weeks ago, I tried eating a salad. I've always known that spinach upsets my stomach, except when it's blended. Usually when it's blended, it's fine, but we'll talk about that another time. This time, I tried to switch to iceberg lettuce to see if that would bother me, and it still did. So personally, I would prefer to be eating more nutritious foods, like probably more leafy greens, and I honestly would probably eat more fruits as well, but those bother me too. So I'm still figuring it out, and I just wanted to clarify that. I do have to go to work today, and then I have an eye exam, and sometimes I intermittent fast, sometimes I don't. I don't really care. I'm not strict about it, and I find it pretty easy to intermittent fast. It's actually, I'm less hungry when I don't eat in the morning and then wait until like early afternoon, before noon, maybe around 11, I'm good. But if I eat really early in the morning, like if I were to eat right now before 7 a.m., I would be so hungry by lunchtime, and it actually kind of throws everything off. Today will be more of a fasting day because I need to go to work and then to the eye doctor, and then I will come back home and eat what I typically eat. So we are starting with water. You guys know I bought this amazing water bottle. It will be linked down below. I absolutely love it. And for the first couple weeks that I had it, I was really good about finishing the whole thing. But in the wintertime, I definitely slack on my water. So it's something I'm still working on. My goal is always to finish this for the day. But for example, yesterday I was at work and work is cold. The office is cold. And so I only ended up drinking it up until like the 1 p.m. mark. Yeah, that's really bad. That's all we're starting with. And then I will eat when I get back from my eye exam. As I said, in the past, I used to drink coffee, even if I was intermittent fasting. But coffee is another thing that I can only have here and there because otherwise it upsets my stomach. I'm back home now, and typically when I have this combo, that tea and a Larabar, I have this a little bit earlier. So sometimes I do, like I said, intermittent fast, so today would be that case because it is 11:47 in the morning, so I haven't eaten anything yet today, and I wouldn't typically suggest for you to break your fast with something like this, but this is what I like. This is what I like to have first thing with my tea. It doesn't upset my stomach or anything. I really enjoy it. I'm the type of person who finds these types of things, like happiness in little things like this, like my cup of coffee or my tea and Larabar. So yeah, I just wanted to explain that. But this is what I'm gonna eat. I usually like take a bite, drink some tea, take a bite, it's exquisite. This is my favorite flavor, peanut butter chocolate chip. Larabar has so many different flavors, but this one is always the top for me. Only 4 ingredients, but there is sugar added in this one. They do have some bars that they don't add sugar, but it's worth it for me to have this one. It's almost 1 p.m. and to be honest, like I get hungry, but at the same time, I don't know. My body has just been a little bit weird. So I am going to be drinking an Owen meal replacement shake. This is actually what I've been having for a couple of weeks for lunch, just because It's easier for me. I have an appetite, but sometimes I don't know what I want to eat for the week. So having to figure out what I'm going to eat in one meal is a lot easier than figuring out 2 or 3. So that's why I've been taking this. I also am actually trying to lose some fat. I'm going to Hawaii in a couple of months, and not that it's a huge concern for me. Like, I do like my body, but I am trying to slim down a little bit just so I can, just so I can, I don't know, I'm just working toward it, you know? The majority of Owen's drink products are just protein shakes, so that's more of like a snack, not a meal replacement. I think they only have 2 flavors of the meal replacement, and this one is chai. I haven't had the other one. I think it's just chocolate though, so I have had that in just a regular protein. The difference really here is the calories, so it's about double the calories. It's 300 versus their protein shake. It's the same amount of protein, but for this they add a whole bunch of nutrients, which is why they consider it a meal replacement. So this says it has 23 vitamins and minerals. I think it's pretty good. It's not my favorite Owen flavor, but definitely very good. Okay, meal number 3-ish. It's pre-workout meal. I'm gonna do some yogurt. This is Kite Hill's Protein Vanilla Yogurt. I really like these. I think they taste amazing. Typically I would weigh this out, but I haven't been because I just do, I don't know, maybe this is like 1/4 of a cup. A serving size is a full cup of this, and it's high protein, 11 grams of protein. Okay, so that's that. And then I mix it with almond butter. It sounds weird, but I promise it's delicious. Again, this one, I would typically weigh this out, but I haven't been doing that because I just eyeball it. So you could do almond butter or peanut butter. I do what looks like less than 2 tablespoons to me, so then we're gonna mix that. And then I'm gonna just chop a full banana in there. This would also taste really good with apples. You could add some granola, some coconut flakes. But I find this to be a pretty good pre-workout meal because it's light but has a decent amount of protein, carbs, and fat. And then I just use that as like a dip. And that's that. It's dinner time. It's almost 7 p.m. I'm gonna pop this Boca burger, vegan original burger, in the air fryer, just one of them. I put it at 350 for like 12 minutes. And then we're gonna take a, hold on, let me open it for you. Thomas Bagel Thins, one of these, and just pop it in the toaster. Sorry, my air fryer is loud, but I'm not gonna turn it on yet. That's gonna be last. You could use a regular bagel if you wanted to, but these are more macro friendly. This next part is super easy. You just need something with a lid, or if you have like a steaming basket, this is how I do it. I'll show you. We're gonna steam some asparagus as well as 1.5 bell peppers. This is enough for 3 days. And what I do, the asparagus is so easy and it's one of the top vegetables that I can tolerate. I keep the rubber band on the end and then I just chop off above that. So I just go right here. I've already washed these. I think I already said that. That's it. We're gonna load it in here. You can throw this out. I keep the rubber bands. This bell pepper was from the last 3 days. So, because I did 1.5. Put that in. Cut this guy. That's how I cut my bell peppers, and just shake that out. All that I do to steam my vegetables is add like, I don't know, half a cup, not even, of water. So it's just barely covering the bottom. Turn the heat on medium-high, cover the lid, and this will sit here for, I don't know, like 5 minutes and it'll be ready to go. Today I'm gonna top it with some garlic powder, garlic granules to be specific. But that's not even necessary. I find steamed vegetables to be beautiful with some salt. And now we wait and I'll show you everything together. This is the perfect steaming appearance. They're still bright in color, but cooked pretty well. The green is still like a bright green. This smells so good. But I'm gonna pour this off, just pour the water off, and that's it. I like to put these in containers basically right away so that they don't continue to cook. Keep those uncovered, and then here's my serving for today. Got my little bagel. Gonna put just a little bit of mustard on top, and then some vegan feta cheese. Not necessary at all. Pop my burger on. And then pickle slices. I'm just gonna do one today, I think. And rip it up. I usually do two, but it was just like a little overpowering yesterday, so we're gonna keep it like so. So that is dinner. It's so yummy, so easy. You guys saw how long that just took me. Well, you weren't here live, but it took less than 15 minutes. And obviously you could prep more of this stuff, but I prefer my food more fresh, but everything here is super easy to prep. Final little goodie of the day, Justin's dark chocolate almond butter cups. I just have one, so I have a major sweet tooth. I wouldn't say major because I can control it, but life is just better when I have something sweet, you know? So this is what I've been having lately. I just have one. They are vegan. I'm telling you, these are better, in my opinion, than... Actually, I haven't had a Reese's cup since like, what, 2015 maybe? But I feel like these are better because they taste natural to me. Like when I think of Reese's, that was my favorite, but it's very artificial. This is like real chocolate, you know, to me. So this is what I eat at night. It's just my little snack. And then I have it with my tea because it's the best combination. Look at that. 10 out of 10. So that's everything that I'm eating today. It's 9 o'clock. I don't actually eat this late. And I usually don't drink my tea this late either because I'm gonna have to wake up and use the restroom. But I had a client call at 8, so I kind of push things backwards. Usually I'm done eating by 8 o'clock, usually by 7:30 on the weekdays anyway. I will put my calories and macros on the screen for the day. I think I'm around like 1,200 calories. Again, as I said, I'm very tiny, but I'm also trying to lose a little bit of fat. So this is less than what I was eating before, but I feel comfortable at this. Like I'm not starving throughout the day, so it's no problem with me. And that says a lot for me. I feel like that meal replacement shake really, really helps. And then just having a nice, yummy meal to look forward to really, really helps. But that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you like these types of videos. Thank you for joining me on my day of eating, and I'll see you in my next video.